Hey there guys, Alex here from Elite Football Conditioning. I hope you're all doing really well and enjoying your football, especially towards the back end of the season, the business end, where we want to make sure we're peaking at the right time. We want to be performing, contributing, winning, and continuously getting better. One of the things I am going to talk to you about in this video, I know normally a lot of the time I'll break things down. I'll talk about how to improve speed, how to improve power, how to optimize various different things, technique-based work in the gym. I'm not doing that in this video. I'm sat in the office first and foremost, but I'm not going to do that in this video. What I'm going to do in this video is break down some of the why, which I don't always do. And what I mean by that, I'm currently geeking out. I'm getting my geek on, looking at some of the raw numbers that I've got from one of my guys who, bear with me 1 minute, who wears one of these GPS pods. I've got one fresh in the box ready to roll. One of those in the fancy sports bra tops that you see the elite players wearing. And I'm not going to lie, if it's good enough for the elite guys, then I will certainly be happy to use it. So now the thing with all of, like, once you look at all the data and your numbers and you think about your normal, like how to structure training sessions, how to put together little session plans, what kind of conditioning work, strength work you're doing, whether it's on the pitch, in the gym, your general weekly routines, how you progress leading into a game. So many different variables, but ultimately, and I can tell you from simply looking at my screen right now, you need to be prepared for 150 to 160 minutes of work. All right, obviously within that period of time, we've got the warm up, we've got sort of like the 10 to 15 minute cooling off period as you go back into the change room, last minute team talk and all that kind of thing, and then walking out onto the pitch. What do you do then? Then you've got the first 45 minutes, half time again, another little break, then you come back out, and obviously you're going to have stoppage time, added time in that as well. So you are looking at about 150 to 160 minutes worth of total work. And in that time, what are you going to be doing? So already you're looking at 2.5 hours, if my math is correct, 2.5 hours, all right, of football related work that you have to be competent and able to handle. Fair enough, a lot of it is going to be low level, walking out the tunnel, that's not a big deal. But we're thinking in terms of your loads, your warm-up, your number of accelerations, decelerations, and I'm going to give you the raw numbers, the real stuff. So, first off, total distance, over 13 kilometres. Okay, over 13 kilometres, including the warm-up, walking on and off the pitch, all that kind of stuff. 13k you're going to cover. About 33 sprints. 631 meters of sprint distance. All right, which is, and to be fair, that's actually pretty impressive. That is good. Now, I'm going to go from sprint distance to accelerations and decelerations. 631 meters actually sprinted, 108 accelerations, 95 decelerations. Now, that is a lot. That is an awful lot. So think about this in the context of minute by minute, moment by moment, you are constantly accelerating and decelerating in a game of football. And you don't actually spend an awful lot of time at top speed. You'll probably very rarely, maybe once or twice a game, get to work at absolutely full throttle up and down the pitch. You might need to make a recovery run, you might have a really good opportunity for a counter attack, but very rarely will you be sprinting in a straight line down the pitch. That's why track-based speed work doesn't always translate very well into football. Usain Bolt, prime example. Really good. Well, I've got to stop myself. Really good sprint. The best, the greatest, the greatest sprinter of all time, even as he finished his sprinting career, more than capable of merging into football. And I'm sorry, Usain, but you're out of place in Soccer Aid, mate. You really are. not fit to be, not right. Don't. You just look like one of the average celebrities in soccer, Ed. I'm sorry. Can't believe I'm slagging off Usain Bolt. If this ever gets out there, I'm gonna get burned big time. But my point being, you are constantly accelerating and decelerating during a game of football. You're going to be changing direction. You're going to be bumping into opponents. You're going to be having to dodge legs, tackles, whatever. You're going to have to jump, get up for the header. There's so many random variants that are going to come into play. But the majority of your time is going to be spent speeding up or slowing down, changing direction. You need to make sure you prioritize those things in the gym and on the training pitch, playing your small-sided games, tight areas, tight spaces, short periods of time, so you're working at full speed. That's the key. Has to be full speed, maximum effort in your acceleration and deceleration work. And I'm going to put this out, if you half-arse your acceleration and deceleration work, you will not improve. It's as simple. You need to be quick off the line. You have to put the effort in to getting the ground back behind you, making that forward progress, and that is going to be the difference maker when it comes to 50-50s, 60-40s against you. If it's a 60-40 against you, I will expect you to be winning it. I will expect you to get there first and cover the ground that people don't think you should be able to cover. That is the mentality I want you to apply to your drills, your training, and your overall speed work. So there's some of the basic numbers. Again, number of sprints 33, sprint distance 631, 108 to 95 accelerations and decelerations, maximum speed coming up close to 33 kilometers per hour. And I'll see if I can find a similar number. Not a similar number, the same player. I'll see if I can find the same player from earlier on in the season. Hold on, I've just been scrolling back the years. Don't want to do that. So if I go back to earlier in the season, let's see if I can get him. Where are you? Here we go. Right. So earlier on in the season, maximum speed, and this is on an artificial pitch. So what did I say? Nearly 33 kilometers per hour on the last one. Maximum speed on this one, 28.6. And that was with a lot less playing time. That's from coming on as a substitute with about 25 minutes left to go in the game. So even less in the way of fatigue, lower top speed. And when I'm talking about you need to be improving as the season goes on, perfect example for you right there. So spend time, work a lot on your power, explosiveness over short steps, accelerate, decelerate, work at speed. And when you do this, take rest time and recovery time in between. If you're a coach listening to this and you're playing some small-sided games, work them for 3 minutes. 3 minutes, tight area, fast movements, keep the ball in play for those 3 minutes, whether it means putting players around the side, whether it means Bielsa, murder ball, multi-ball style games. I'm fine, go with it. Keep the ball in play, keep the players moving, make them track another runner, so they have to compete with an opponent one-on-one, and it's not just randomly like taking up a position and being able to be clever about the game. No, I want the work done in that game, in that 3 minutes, and then give them a full 3 minutes off, 3 to 5 minutes of full recovery, whether it means a couple more games going on in between, get the recovery in, and then let them go again. Small doses, again, because we're in season, small doses are going to be the key to working and improving that speed, that conditioning for actually being able to play and improve week on week. It sounds really simple to me. I hope that makes sense to you. If you're in the gym and you're practicing these kind of things on your own, I'd suggest short, again, I've mentioned short distances work, but 3 yards, 5 yards, 6 yards, use the 6 yard box. A 10-yard area, I would say a 10-yard square would probably be the maximum that I would do. I will try and record a few drills for you over the next kind of couple of weeks to demonstrate some of the change of directions and some of the planned work that you can do to improve the acceleration and deceleration phases of your play. So keep your eyes peeled out for that one. But keep it short distances, tight, fast, high effort, high intensity, and then just rein it back in a little bit on that recovery. Give yourself that downtime in between. That's it from me for today. I will be back with another video again next week. Keep playing hard. Enjoy the rest of your season. Speak to you soon.